Oh, shit.
We have a potential 600 in progress for most of each. Subject is 25 and appears to have shit his pants.
Get back here. Oh, hell yeah. Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Okay, tour dates, baby. I'm coming to a city near you, Ontario, California. California. I'm definitely doing Ontario, Canada, but that's in July. Detroit, April 7th, 8th. Oh, Ontario, Wednesday, tomorrow. You're too late. When you're listening, go. Get out the car, go. St. Louis, May 11th through 14th. Columbus, Ohio, May 17th. Liberty Township, Ohio, May 18th. Portland, Spokane, Seattle, Tacoma, Orlando, Tampa, Pittsburgh, Nyack, Oxnard, Vancouver, Chicago, Nashville, Memphis, Levittown, Boston, Edmonton, Washington, D.C., Richmond, Batavia, Illinois, Cleveland, Ohio, Yuma, Arizona, Greensboro, North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina, Westport, Missouri, Phoenix, Arizona, Burbank. Now you know why I can't breathe. And you know why I'm like... Good things. Just a little tired is all. I love you all. Come to a show. Tickets on my website. Some tickets, links aren't live yet. I just booked the stuff. It's all coming. Please pay attention. I get these messages all the time. When you come into Ontario, California, I just did. It happens every time. I'm like, go. I didn't know. I've been posting about it every day for 6 months now. I can, pay attention. Hit the bookmark. Anyways, I love you all. Tune in. I talk about ayahuasca, finding peace, kinda. You'll see me battle. I feed both wolves. Feed the good wolf. Good wolf. That bad wolf's hungry. I tell you what, he's all, oh. Where's my kibble? Get away from me. I'm done with you. Okay, here's some steak. Be good to yourself. Who says that? That's Theo. Oh, that's all right. It stops here. That's me. Loosey goosey. No, but yeah, Theo's a G. And be good to yourself. All that shit. Love and light, baby. Tune in right now. God, I just washed my booty. I forgot to shave my pussy, though. I tell you what. Hey, YouTube, you going to flag me for that? Of course you are. Can't stop, won't stop. What are you going to demand? What are you going to take my $6 away? Oh, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo, YouTube. You fascists. You fascist fucks. Why they got to be censoring? Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Let me get my $200. Let me get my $200. These cats, I have 4 cats, and they be shitting, and it smells like shit all the time. But I like fire, so I just burn stuff. This is Palo Santo. I always want to say Palo Alto. Palo Santo. My daddy used to pull my teeth out with pliers like this. His were much worse. They're all old and rusty.
Yeah, I saw that picture.
Yeah. Insert photo here. Used to be. Oh, shit. I'm just trying my best, y'all. I got a new product. This might be better than Tranquil Mind. Stressies. I've been drowning in success. Ain't that something? It's all right. I'm going to get a cleaning lady. I have so many stories. I got notes. I did ayahuasca again. You gonna ding me for that? YouTube? You gonna ding me for promoting plant medicine? I'm sorry. We should give everyone Oxycontin, which is synthetic heroin. Government approved. Insert ad here. Oxycontin. Have you chopped your nuts off recently? Take Oxycontin. They'll make you forget all the pain. Don't go there, Craig. That'll really get you flagged. Look at all these cats. He's looking around. Yeah, I don't know where I'm at either. I just did a college gig. It was a fat payday, but it was a shit show. It was a shit show. I'm just talking shit, but it's true. I'm grateful for the opportunity. Namaste. Bro, shit started an hour late. I didn't care. I didn't have anything to do, and they're paying me very well. And it started an hour late because there was no one there. There was like 6 people in a big theater. Nobody promoted. Nobody. They booked me a week before. I didn't even know it was open to the public because college gigs are 99.9 private to the school. And it was free, and nobody told nothing. And the mic was hot. I had to hold the mic about a foot away from my mouth. I bombed real bad. I walked. By the time the show started, there was maybe 24 people. They said no language restrictions, and I said my stuff. I walked half of them. I walked the students. Most of these people weren't even students. They're just off the street. They're just barking people in. And I walked half of them, and it was real bad. I never got paid so much to feel bad about myself in all my life. My soul was just a little sad. I was like, yes, I made it. And then I do it. I'm like, oh, man. Oh, man, the driver was cool. That fool was cool as fuck. His name was Colin. I said, Colin? He said, no, Colin, like your asshole. And I said, okay, Colin. Okay. Okay, bud. Okay, Poopy. I don't even know where to start. I got so many notes. Should I do the ayahuasca?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna drink some right now. No. Where's these damn notes? I already forgot them. I was like, I'm a free flow. Where are my notes? Safety first. Okay, I believe I did all of these, but I don't remember because I went to lunch with my mother after ayahuasca. I wasn't so sensitive this time. I could come right back. The first time I couldn't go to Trader Joe's, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, I could feel everything. It was weird. This time I went straight to dinner. Give me a steak. I've been eating lentils the whole weekend. Not that the lentils are good, protein. When my cousin was passing, did I say all the things my mom said that insult her while she was on her deathbed and on hospice?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Because we revamped that. We brought it up at lunch. And I was like, you did what? You ready? My cousin, rest her soul, she's passed now. She was passing, and my auntie Alice was sweet enough to take her in during this transition. And they're doing a prayer. And my mom farts. Like a big fart. I mean, that's pretty funny, actually. That would have got me. But I guess she was in pain, and she was like, come on. I'm dying here. You farting? You farting on my deathbed? You tooting? You know? I don't know how it would feel. I tell you what, I'll be doped up. Hey, give me some fentanyl, doc. Oh, I can't say that. YouTube. Can you do that? Does that get bleeped?
Maybe.
Can you get And then the nurse, the hospice nurse. Shout out to nurses. You guys are saints. And the nurse brought her a dress. And my mother said, and my cousin's, she's a big girl, you know. My mother said, she said it wouldn't fit you. You're too big, and those stripes aren't flattering. She's dying, lady. What are you doing? Just say, oh, you look great. And then she told her that she had a puffy pussy because she was helping wipe her booty and stuff. She said, oh, you got a puffy pussy. My mother said that to my dying cousin. What is going on here? You wonder why, you know, why am I so inappropriate? It's fun, and that's a fine line. Except I toil with it professionally. My mom just calls a dying lady a puffy pussy. Read the room, Mom. Read the room. It's so dark and hilarious. And then at the same lunch, my Aunt Norma, who just had a stroke, and my family doesn't take the best care of their health, and they're all diabetic. You know, they earned it through diet. None of that born with nonsense. And my aunt said, oh, the doctor told me that cinnamon is good for, after stroke, or it's good for brain activity or some shit. She said, I'm going to go get a Cinnabon. And we're like, Norma, that's not going to work. That's probably what led you here to begin with. But I didn't blame her. Cinnabon. Have you had Cinnabon? Have you had the Cinnabon? I'd be like, take me out, God. It's worth it. On my way to the college gig, I ran into this lovely gentleman named Matt Craig. He's an improviser, and he does a lot of voiceover work, and he voiceovers on cartoons and Looney Tunes and Tiny Toons and all that shit. And he was my teacher at the Second City many moons ago. And I ran into him at the airport, and his name is Matt Craig. And he used to do an improv show with this guy, Craig Kakowski. And they said anybody named Craig could get in free. So I was always at all of those shows. And he brought that up, and it was just fun. It was good running into him. And that's just funny, because I forgot about that. And I was like, oh, yeah, I remember that. I saved $1. What a good concept. Oh, I farted loud with the noise-canceling headphones again. It really gets you, you know? You're on a plane. Look at these cats. I got 4 cats. It's just constant shit, constant kitty litter, constant. I'm not even kidding. My bills have gone up because of these cats. I'm like, how much food do you eat? Oh, boy. Oh, the guy on the airplane had a longboard skateboard, and he just sat with it, and he's like, I'm going to put it under my chair. I'm like, it's not going to fit. And then he tried, and he's like, oh, it doesn't fit. I'm like, yeah, no shit. It's 6 feet long. Does it fold in half? What's wrong with people? Something else happened where I'm just like, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, but I feel it. I'm so fucking tired. I did my taxes today. I broke $100K.
Nice.
But I paid out so much money. Everyone thinks you're so rich. I feel like I'm rich because I was poor my whole life. I say that because I'm not bragging. I never broke $100K. My first year doing stand-up, I made $13,000. Did you hear that? $13,000 annually for the year. I live in Hollywood at the time. That's below poverty in this town. I don't know how I survived. But my expenses, you just make more money. I just pay you son of a bitch. You take all my money. I just keep investing right back in the business. And then I still don't have any money. It's like, how does it go? The tax man, the agent, the manager. There goes half, more than half. Tax man gets almost half. Then plus 10 to manager, 10 to agent. There goes 50, 60. I'm like, why I get so little? Why am I selling my soul on the airplane for peanuts? And I get $6. I am drowning in success, and I still don't have savings. I don't get it. Something's got to give. I'm going to give you $6 less a month. You deserve more, too, is the crazy part. I want to pay you more. I will. We about to level up. Thank you to all my fans that keep showing up and allowing me to level up and all this nice stuff. And then what I did, I spent a lot of money. I don't regret any of it because as we're going over expenses, I spent so much money on my health. And even these hoodies, I make so much off them, but they cost a ton to make too. So you forget about that. You just think it's all profit. You're like, oh no, it costs you. And yeah, just fucking money, bro. Money. It's okay. I've been taking abundance courses. By that, I've been listening to them on TikTok. It works. It's nice. YouTube. These guys are gonna pull the plug on something. Look at these cats.
I'm trying not to pay attention.
They're so cute. They're just playing with all the chords. Film them. Get some of that B-roll footage. B-roll's footage. Feels good though. I got a money man. I had a money man. I met him in Vegas at a comedy show. But he just messes with my Roth IRA, the one that I have from Trader Joe's. And as shit is hitting the fan out there in the world, it feels like it. Things are happening. Anyways, I said, "Hey man, well, who's the olive branch?" Because crypto, everything's going digital, even though cash is king, and I like it, and I see the writing on the wall. So I'm like, he's like, I don't mess with that world. I'm on this side of the fence. But I asked, I said, what's the olive branch that's going to connect the two? Who's over here in the stock market that's going to bring the crypto over? And he said IBM, because they're into AI and technologies that process these weird digital coins. And I said, put my money in the AI. So I invested in our demise. And I'm already up financially. The devil's winning, bro. IBM made computers during World War II that kept count of Jewish persons, black and brown and gay people. And they were such old school computers that they had to be manually serviced. So people from the States that worked at IBM had to fly over to these concentration camps and service the computers. And I invested in that company.
Jesus.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
Fucking Nazis, bro. I invested in the Nazis. American Nazis, though.
Yeah.
Let's get that straight. America. What fucking sick world do we live in? I don't want to invest in that. Honestly, I just want land and a garden and my cats and to be at peace and to have no violence, no gun violence, none. And, but instead I live in the city where shit can hit the fan any second, and I just invested in an American Nazi company. You could Google that. You could fact check that. There's so many profiteers off World War II that'll make your jaw drop. I believe Ford made a part for a tank. There's some steel companies, the banks, all the banks, the old suckers. That's too dark, Craig. Let's go light. I'm up though. I told them I want to invest in silver, gold, and IBM, aka Nazis. That's all my notes. I'm dead. I'm dead in the water. I'm just kidding. Son of a gun. I did the show at the Magic Castle, stand up, and I had to wear a suit. It's my first time performing in a suit. It's pretty awesome, man. Caroline Ray was there. Tiffany Haddish was there. Caroline Ray accidentally ate a gummy. It was supposed to be a CBD gummy, and it was a weed gummy. Oh, I don't know if she wants me to say this. She's so funny. Who cares? And then she ate Tiffany Haddish's salad and whilst Tiffany was on stage. And then Tiffany got off, and she's like, where's my salad? And then Caroline Ray, she said, you ate my salad? She's like, oh, my God. It's the funniest shit I ever heard in my life. I farted in my bed. Man, that's funny. That's something I would do. God, that's hilarious. Tiffany's sexy. She gave me a kiss on the lips. I went. Goodbye to you too, Tiffany. Let me go home with you. Come on. I need some movie star pussy. Am I gonna get in trouble for this stuff? I don't know. Who gives a shit? The world is burning. The end is nigh. It's not nigh. Relax. They ain't gonna win. Love and light always wins. We'll go into ayahuasca. That's positive. This is just reaffirming all the beliefs I always had. It's quite awesome. I am addicted. I tried to go again. They said, that's enough, hippie. That's enough. You cry too much. No, I mean, I cried. I didn't purge. I didn't puke. I was so disappointed. If you have anyone who has done it and has purged, they understand. It's you know when a masseuse pops a stress ball in your back and it's painful, but it's a release and you never felt better in your life? It's just like that, but pukey. And once again, it's not that. It's called purge for a reason, because it's like you're getting rid of venom. It's like you're just like, did I just puke a demon out? What the fuck was that? I told you, I purged once, puked. It's called purged, but I know some of y'all be like, what's he saying? And I never puked, and just said like a little tear, but like out of not like forceful, just like, and I was like, thank you. It reminded me of Kill Bill, whimper, remember? Or Anisha's hiding under the bed, cartoon part where the father fucks up all people. That wasn't racist. That was out of love. Can't do nothing no more, man. God, that's a great movie. And so this time, you get better at it too, because the shaman gives you lessons on what to do. Basically, surrender. If you try to control it, it doesn't work so good. And then you drink this circle is so safe, and oh my God, I can't get over it. They're just healing motherfuckers. And then I just feel lighter again. Light. Where am I going? Hang on. Let's go through the whole thing. So this is just a beautiful circle of like-minded people just trying to heal, and they're taking plant medicine, and you astral project. And the shaman, he helped me a lot, because he's like, basically when you go there, it's words can't describe it, so he's trying to, and like like that's why what these guys say, like what we call, because we don't even know what the fuck it is. He's like, it's like God's quantum supercomputer, and you can just download data, and it's just truth, and you could visit all these ancient truths as well as parts of your subconscious to shit you didn't even know that happened to you, and you're like, oh, that's why I'm this way. Oh, I was molested. Oh, it was by a girl. Thank God. That would suck if it was by a dick, you know? Like, ugh. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying it's not my bag. Tits. No wonder I'm such a perv and I like pussy. But everybody does. It's not just me. Not that big of a perv. Every guy is like, oh, look at those bun bags on that hose hound. Yeah, he must work out. And it's from Dumb and Dumber. Know your history. And mild molestation. You know, it's just no biggie. Who says they got molested and laughs? I've heard all their horror stories. I'm like, okay, I'm glad. Hey, my shit gave me a boner. Didn't make me traumatized, but I for sure was too young. Anyhow, yeah, you just visit parts of your subconscious, and you unlock memories and shit, and you just time travel. It's fucking insane. But you're really there. It's like, cause no, come on, just stay. Don't leave like my father did. Ayahuasca didn't help. I'm just kidding. No, I love my daddy. We've been getting along way better. Haven't been yelling at him. He's a frustrating man. And payback's a bitch, daddy. I'm just kidding. Oh no, what was the train of thoughts? You just go, what I was trying to say was, I've hallucinated so many times. I've seen dragons in the sky off a quarter of mushrooms, or shit in the ocean off of strong acid. This isn't that. These are like vision. It's just unexplainable. Only those who have done it can understand. You just visit God, or what we call God. And then I've been feeding my mind good stuff, because, you know, you can't listen to the gangster, the killer, and the dope dealer all day, every day. You got to feed it some nougat. Although West Side Connect gang, West Side, you know what I mean? Just makes me want to crip walk and never gang bang in my life. That shit's fire. But you can't what I'm getting at is listen to that shit, but not all day, every day. It's bad. It's all about murder, 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 kill, kill, kill. And so I've been listening to shit, and Dr. Wayne Dyer is the shit. I love that fool. I've been listening to his talks. And he says God, Buddha, Allah. I'm glad I always said that. I've always said that. I didn't really understand why. And as I listened to these great teachers, it doesn't matter what you call it, you know. He said, you could call it Edmund, and I just fell out laughing. He's like, God Edmund. It doesn't matter. It's just, and it's one thing to, this is what I've been working on. It's one thing to know of God or like go to church and or whatever your shit is, and it's one thing to actually have a relationship and know, you know. And honestly, I've never really, even though I went to church my whole life and I've always believed in something bigger, I never really had a relationship with source or energy or universe or Edmundo for me. And we'll just call him Edmundo because that's funny. And tell fucking ayahuasca, because I'm like, oh, because you just feel it, you visit it. You're like, God's in everything alive. It's crazy. Your spirit, Edmundo, todo mundo. It's just a trip, bro. And I've kind of tasted it on mushrooms. The veil, basically what these hippie drugs do, they're not even drugs. Well, at least ayahuasca's in. It's a medicina, motherfucker. What this medicine does is it pulls the veil away. It's just so crazy. You're like, oh, everything is connected. Oh, that piece of shit's my brother. You know, you're like, I'm supposed to love that motherfucker? Why I got all these guns? And also just the message of love. Like, why do we have guns? Why do we have weapons? Why do we have bombs? Why are we killing each other? At the same time, obviously, you go to certain areas, you're like, oh, no. Sure would feel safer with one, but we're all brothers and sisters. You know, it's hard to digest all this, because I do believe in one love, one consciousness, one heart. We're all brothers and sisters and all that smooth jazz. But then you go to certain areas where it's crime riddled, and yeah, you're just like, I love you, but I would feel safer with a pocket pistol. You know what I'm talking about. Fucking motherfuckers getting stabbed on Hollywood Boulevard. This shit's crazy. I don't want none of this shit. Other than shooting a 22, a little baby bullet at some targets. It's just fun. I grew up shooting BB guns. Like, that's it, man. It's just our world is very complex. I don't know how. It's just the fact that we still just go to war all the time. It's so crazy. It's like, aren't we supposed to be over this shit? I think most of humanity is. Just the powers that be are not. It's their tool to control us and manipulate us. And vampires. They're all vampires. Suck the money, life source out of us. The life and finances. So we can make their 17th mansion off my cousin's back. He does construction. It's just such a trip. Namaste. Let me see. Oh, and then the shaman said, so there's 3 shots of, during the ceremony that I go to, there's 3 shots of truth juice. That's what this stuff is. It's truth. This medicine is truth. In its purest. If you're able to time travel with it or whatever, astral project. Some people were trying to control it and they didn't get to go too far, you know? And I remember the first night I didn't really go anywhere. And then the second night I touched the love and the God and all that enlightenment and whatever, and then I was crying. And then this time I went there and I went to love, and it was all, I just worked on self-love this time, because I've been forgiving mofos pretty good and not holding on to resentments. I think that's the goal, just to let go of all this baggage, this anger, this rage, this resentment, and to stop being reincarnated and coming back to this bitch. And it's some far out there thoughts, but it's interesting. Reincarnation was even in ancient texts, even old Jesus Christos, even though that wasn't his name, it was like Jeshua or some shit. He talked about it, but they edited it out of the book. That didn't serve the Eastern Holy Roman Empire. I'm like, oh, that didn't. Give them hell instead. Make them hate themselves. And tell them not to spank the monkey. Fucking edit. Get your edits out of here. And no, you stay. And then, shit, I lost my train of thought. I was losing my cat.
Reincarnation?
Oh, yeah. Just let go. And this medicina just really does allow you to. Like, real let go, though. Because I've said I forgave motherfuckers. Oh, I forgive you. No, you don't. I say I forgive you, and then later I'm like, fuck that fool. That motherfucker did this. And sometimes motherfuckers do deserve that. But what is that going to do? You've heard all these damn analogies on TikTok. You hold a glass of water. It's not heavy, you know. Hold that for 8 hours, 10 hours, 2 days. It's the heaviest shit. You know, that person you hate is that cup of water. And you just hold on to it. And all of a sudden you're like, hey, this thing that weighs an ounce is weighing my entire soul down for no fucking reason. You're trying to let go of all that shit. All while getting high. No, it's just such a beautiful, beautiful medicine. And the first night was very mellow. And then the second night, I stayed in the middle. So you get a scale of 1 to 10. I forgot the increments. Let's just say ounces. 1 to 10 ounces. And so, and the first night I stayed in the middle. I did like 5, 6, 7s, you know. And it was beautiful. So the next night I was like, all right, I'm going to repeat the pattern. I think I did like a 6 first shot. And I didn't feel dick. I didn't feel diddly. And I was like, hey, man, I ain't talking to God yet. What's going on here? And I kept concentrating, closing your eyes. Let go. Namaste. No thoughts. Just let it do its thing. Ride the wave. And then nothing. So then I went back. I was like, give me a 9. This is bullshit. I want my money's worth. And then I couldn't open my eyes, bro. I was like, I couldn't open it if I tried. I was like, it's too much. And then I started talking to God, and they started dinging them bells and shit, because they have those tuning forks at like God gigahertz. Google this stuff, all right? This is my interpretation. There's much more scientific explanations of this. This is my version, okay? They got sound bowls, tuning crystals, forks. They have crystals too. I brought crystals. Yeah. And man, I went there, bro. I was Homer Simpson on the ghost pepper. The skin of the world was gone. I was in dream world, dead world, spirit world. Heaven, hell. There's no hell. Did I say that analogy? I've been listening to Dolores Cannon. That's a badass woman. Check her out. And she's dead now. But anyways, she says God, the creator, source, whatever you want to call them. Would you throw your kids in a furnace? Everyone goes, no. Then why would God throw you in a furnace? There is no hell. They made that up out of fear to control you. And I was like, that checks out with me. That's all I needed to hear, baby. And then, so I'm freaking, but then I had the lesson. So when you do this medicine, if you're able to surrender and go to this place of love and light and not love from your mama, not love from a soulmate, or that you're in love. This is something different. I don't know what it is. Listen to near-death experiences on YouTube. It's that. Like all the people that die and come back. That's what ayahuasca is. You get to visit these realms. Wow, it's fucking crazy, bro. And then, so I'm in this realm of eternal life. I don't know. Just the pocket of love, of true love and light. And it feels so good, but not like no Molly, not like getting your dick sucked, none of that shit, all right? This is different. This is pure. It's just hard to explain unless you've experienced it. and or you're being licked, you know, you gotta say both sides, and none of that. And then you visit this, and the shaman said when you get there, he's like, enjoy it, you know, stay there 10, 20, 30 minutes, but once it's hard to leave because there's no better feeling in this world of healing. And he goes, that's when you start asking the medicine question, medicina. You say, like, whatever you want to know. What happened? Why am I like this? Why am I such a fucking fiend? Why am I always seeking salt, pussy, port, you know, drugs? I'm just sick of it. I don't want this shit. I don't want to just constantly be like, just thinking of dope or booties, you know? It's like, and then that's when you are able to go to parts of your subconscious and learn a lot about yourself, as well as understand yourself, which comes compassion, and then letting go, which is healing. And then you go, oh, and it's just gnarly. It's gnarly. It reminds me of Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. You know, just like it's unbelievable. And I can't believe it's illegal. I know why it's illegal, because it's true healing. Like, wait a minute. You wake up and you get rid of your cancer? Get this out of here. Send it down south. It's been around for thousands of years, and it heals people, truly heals people. Anyhow. Any questions? Did I get it all?
Did you prepare better? Did you have like your chair and everything? Did it go?
Oh, yes. I wasn't doing it on a budget this time. I got my little cushion. I got, it's called a back jack, little yoga mat thing. And, yeah, that I didn't bring a rusty Sports Chalet lawn chair with 2 pillows. The shaman dude is looking at me like, that's a rusty chair that doesn't fold anymore. I found it on the sidewalk. I'll put a blanket over it. Look away.
Did you wear your blouse?
No. I'm sorry, Mr. Betts. I've been wearing it around the house. It just looks, I know it doesn't matter. I just look like a bitch, man. I look like a lesbian bitch. I don't feel good in it, you know. I'll wear it in private. It's so soft and so comfortable. I should get over it. I should have worn it. I don't want to look like Frodo, bro. I want to look like Jesus, not Frodo.
Did we showed it on here, didn't we?
Yeah, I don't even want to put it on. If I wear that, I have to work out. I have to be more buff. I can't be like this and that. I know self-love. You put it on. It looked like a fool. It is the softest garment I've ever worn. I've been wearing it around the house and as PJs a lot. So I do wear it and I do use it. Thank you. I just didn't wear it on the retreat. I wore my alpaca wool hoodie though. I learned lessons. I wore all light gray, not white. I spilled ayahuasca and there's a big old stain on my crotch and those expensive sweats. Oh, and yeah, what a beautiful, beautiful medicine. And a lot of people hit me up on the internet, and I can't exactly just share this info. It's highly illegal and shit, and fuck the feds. And but it sounds silly, but seek it and you will find it. It's out there and it's popping up. There's this dude promoting it in Texas. I'm like, Texas? Are you doing it on a reservation? What's happening here? They're pretty anti. They don't even let weed. Like the great Ralph Barbosa said, we just want weed and you gave us bazookas. Can't we just have weed? No, take this gun. Yeah, and it's out there. It's in tons of other countries where they allow it, and it has never been illegal there. Puerto Rico, Mexico, Peru. It's in the States quite a bit. It's getting popular. I hate that it's getting trendy, but I love that it's getting trendy. It's bad too because the shaman said, just like anything in this world, there's good mechanics, there's bad mechanics. There's good circles, there's bad circles. Because he said he heard horror stories, people using it for the wrong reasons, getting like sexual with it. You know, you can make your own and do it in the garage with tweakers. It's not the same. Everyone's gonna try to fuck and shit. It's not. Don't do that. Go to the good one with the shaman and the healers and the Reiki and the tuning forks. No pookies allowed. That's a crack pipe. For those of you that don't know, pookie. Fits real nice right there. I'm not gonna get a tooth. Just rock the hole, baby. God loves me. Yeah, just learn some of the stuff I loosely believe just because I've heard greats speak of things like the great Barry White. He said, I am God. And he's like, I mean that in the most logical sense. We're created, you know. We're all gods and brothers and sisters. It's crazy. And we just need to wake up to that fact and stop killing each other. First things first, let's get rid of central banks. How about that? That'd get rid of a lot of the murder. Alcohol and central banks. That would get rid of 90% of it. You know 50% of murders are alcohol related? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
I guess it makes sense, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it does. Thought I had more notes. Come on, help me out here, Tiger. Any questions?
What's your relationship like with weed these days?
Oh, it's so hard. They gave me some again. I may or may not have been lingering, going like, hey, what's over there, huh? Oh, yeah, we got some. You want some? No. Give me that shit. I'm still not back to where I was. I've been smoking at the end of the night, and it's been on my mind all day. Can't wait till night. Can't wait for the night. I'll mix a couple day break. Like I didn't smoke for a few days, but on the road, I was looking for it though. Come on, God, I thought this is abundance. I thought I'm doing it right. I've been feeding my brain, though, the healers and these fabulous people, Dr. Wayne Dyer, Louise Hay, Joe Dispenza, Bruce Lipton, Lewis Howes, and the podcast for champions. He had this fool Joe Dispenza on. They talk about quieting the war of your mind, because that's all it is. It's I against I. We're all in our fucking heads, or I am in my head. I don't want to speak for y'all, but, you know, I look outside. It seems to be the case. For most, not all, not everybody's an addict. Once again, like, because people message me all the time. I am an addict. I'm telling my story. I am a fiend. That doesn't mean you're a fiend. You can have a beer, good for you. I fucking can't. I can't. I get weird, and I stick my dick in the soil. No, I'm sorry. I gotta have punchlines. Come on, baby. Yeah, I can't. Like even weed, it's like I could have a healthy relationship with it. I just don't believe I'm healed enough yet, because it just makes me feel good, and then I always want it. And I can't sit and be alone. Like, why can't I just sit and be alone with my thoughts? Namaste. You know, I've been bowing to everybody. Everybody. I don't give a fuck. But every now and then I'll bow to an Asian person. I was like, oh no, is that bad? But it's not. I did it to the Indian fella down the way. It's Asia, actually. Asia Minor. Asia Minor. What's the top one? Major? I know there's two Asias. That's weird. Here, Google it. Help me out with the Asia, the geography.
Because people talk about Southeast Asia like it's a specific area, but
Yeah, we're all humans anyways. Crazy shit. Mother Ayahuasca. I started acting classes. Boy, that shit's hard.
North Asia and East Asia?
There's got to be Asia Minor. I remember learning that. Am I that?
Let me look that up specifically.
Want to do 10 p.m. Laugh Factory tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Yeah.
Asia Minor is a part of Turkey. The part of Turkey that's in Asia is called Anatolia,
Anatolia.
also called Asia Minor.
Man, I love history so much. You know how many times it's been rewritten and we've been lied to? It's so crazy. It's so fun. The pyramids are way older than they ever imagined, and there's so much evidence that says it was a giant power source. It's a nuclear power plant. No. Hang on, let's get some ASMR. Is that what it's called?
I don't think she likes that.
You mind your business. She loves it. I do this to her all day.
I'm sorry, boo.
I don't know why she leaves.
Yeah, well,
It's out of love. Smothers Brothers. Boy, this is pretty peaceful podcast. I thought what else happened? Hang on. Where was I? Oh, you know, when the shaman, they have a lot of Reiki healers. Once again, too, just like the mechanic analogy and doctor analogy, I've done Reiki maybe 15 years ago, and it was the craziest shit and experience I've ever done in my life. And then I did it with this one lady, and I could have taken a warm bath and gotten more benefits. You know, I'm just saying one was a master and one was doing it as a hobby because she has too much time and money on her hands or something. Anyways, these people are I'm not naming anybody anymore because I don't know. I got to respect anonymity. Anyways, this guy, I already spoke of him last time. Well, I don't know what the fuck he is. He did some healing on me. And then the next day when we were leaving, he gave me this hug and went like this. And I felt all this chi or energy, like swishing it around in my soul. And then I literally, like, when the hug was over, I'm like, what are you, dude? And he just laughed. He's like, it only works if you're with you, and also if you believe in it. And if you just go down some YouTube rabbit holes, all the people that heal themselves from crazy shit that every doctor said that they were certainly going to die. They made their mind up. They believed they were going to heal, and that's why they heal. So I believe in this weird shit, so therefore it works on me. If you're a curmudgeon and you're just like, this shit don't work on me, then it's not going to work. I know that sounds so dumb. I realize this, but it's absolute truth. It only works if you believe it. It's fucking true. It's weird, and
there is a lot of science behind that stuff.
There is now? Thank
Yeah,
God.
like placebo effect.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good, because I can't explain it. I know truth when I see it and feel it and hear it, and it's just hard for me to regurgitate. So you're getting the caveman version of it, but it's there. It's there, you know. I'm Joe Dispenza for the dum dums. I'm just kidding. But sometimes it's what you need. It's more relatable because some of these fools you just check out. You're like, oh, this guy's not my type. And you're like, oh, this guy's missing a tooth. He's my guy. And so he's doing all these. He did a couple healings on me, but there's this healing mat when you're tripping off ayahuasca, and they have all these. Basically, you get like a deep tissue massage, but through frickin' Dragon Ball Z, like energy. It's insane. Everyone who got on that mat, because like there was a lot of new people there. I got on the mat the first night, the healing mat, and not the second night. And then I thought I couldn't open my eyes. I couldn't even crawl the 6 feet to the fucking mat. At one point, I was just curled in a ball. And the guy next to me, when it was all done, because you're not supposed to talk, there's no talking, no touch. And he when we're done, we're eating our soup, he goes, "Big night for you, huh?" I was like, "Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah." Whoa. So this fool is just doing his thing. And then it's crazy because it's like you're just in tune, you're connected, especially on that shit. Even not on the shit, we're all connected, but on that shit, it's like, they've done studies on that through group prayer and like how like 30 brains will amp and be equal to 40 brains. Or just Googles it, okay? Googles it. It's my interpretation. I'm not so good at it. Anyways, and he was just like, "You're allowed to breathe," because I just feel like I'm drowning. Like I got 99 problems and they're all good. You know, I would say that a lot, but like my schedule, like I don't have any days off. Even family dinner, I have acting class that day. That was like my one day off. And sometimes I'll throw a show on. So like I drive to Hollywood, do acting, drive back, have family dinner, drive back to Hollywood. It's like, that's not my day off anymore. And it's all good. It's all good, but it's just like, fuck. So it's just trippy that he was like, "You're allowed to breathe," because that's how I've been feeling. I feel like I've been holding my breath. And it sounds so silly, but when you hear that from a stranger, not a stranger anymore, but not yourself, you go, "Oh yeah, I'm fucking holding my breath." Why am I holding my breath? Because of pressure, because of work, job, wife, kids, husband, whatever, pets. So many pets. This shit so much. I clean up the shit. There's 49 turds a day. How many cats do you have, Craig? They just shit and it stinks. I clean. I vacuum. I got Palo Santo, incense, candles, organic soy. You know, fuck your fucking carcinogens. And it just stinks. And then I get a headache. It's poop. I have one mask left, and I only wear it when I'm changing their fucking litter. NDNA. What's it called? N95. Fuck off. NDNA. What the fuck, bro? What a beautiful, beautiful treat ayahuasca is. 10 out of 10. 100 out of 10. Extra good. Just truth. Just boiled down and condensed. It's truth. For Cliff Notes version of explaining this, it's like steroids for spirituality. It's like Cliff Notes for God, church. It's shit that can be achieved without it, but like you got to be a monk and devote 30 years of your life and live on a mountain. It's like, I'll take the shot. I take the shot. See you soon, monk. Took me an hour. 30 years, huh? It's true. You can achieve all this stuff without this medicine, but it's just a shortcut. And I'll tell you what, I need some help. I don't have the discipline of the monk. I barely could quit weed. I'm struggling so bad. I made up my mind, though. I got to see a hypnotist. It's all subconscious. We're ran by our subconscious. And my old sub needs a little bit more structure. But we're on our way. I definitely feel more peace. I've been careful of my thoughts. Because just the truth juice you learn on this medicine and shit, listening to these healers and truth seekers. And not that kind of truth seeker on the internet, you know. The conspiracy theorists is different. It's just like think and what you think is what you are. Like whatever you think. It's your thoughts become reality. This shit's true. All the hippie shit, all the manifestor accounts that make me happy and also sometimes want to punch them in the face. It's still truth. Like, even though that person, you know, you just like, shut up. It's true. There's so much science behind it. Quantum physicist, Dr. Bruce Lipton, follow that fucker. That guy's a genius and explains the science behind it. That makes me sound a little less dumb because I can't explain it. I just know it's true, especially while taking this medicine. Because it is every time I've ever wanted something really bad in my career and I try to control it and I want it and I want it and I want it, it doesn't happen. And then when I surrender and let go, I'm like, who fucking cares? That's when you get it. I've seen it time and time again. It is so true. You got to play it cool. It's like chasing a chick. You're just like, come on, I gotta take it to dinner. What do you want? What do you want? And then she's like, no, eager beaver, get the fuck away. You're like, whatever. And then all of a sudden she wants you. Oh, no? now that I got 300,000 followers on Facebook, you want me, huh? It's all right. I'll still lick your booty. Get over here. Anyways, I'm just trying to find God and eat less ass, Chris. Is that so much? Just trying real hard, bro.
You can only pick one.
God forgives. God forgives. Namaste. That's what he meant. Nah, you nasty. That's what that means. You nasty boy. You nasty. Yeah. Just trying to become righteous. It's kind of hard when there's porn on the internet. Yeah, I'm trying to cut that out. Good luck. How much you watch it? You feel comfortable answering that?
4 times a week. On a heavy week.
That's pretty decent. I'm down to 4 times a day. No, I probably can like skip a day here and there, but I'm probably the same.
It feels less gross when you use your imagination, you know, like.
Man, fuck all that.
Try to pepper that in, keep the imagination working.
I've tried, and I'm like, If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Did I finish my notes?
I was wondering if did they have any insight on like why you might not have purged, or if that matters at all? If it's just like,
I do the homework and I eat fairly clean. I quit pork. I wasn't smoking before.
yeah,
You're not supposed to have a lot of dairy, a lot of caffeine. I didn't listen to caffeine. I reduced it though, so it's not like massive amounts. I don't know. Maybe I did the homework. Maybe I have a stomach like a tank. I don't know. I know that I forgot about Hape. So they got this one tobacco.
yeah.
Did I tell you about
No,
that?
I've heard about this though.
What the fuck is this shit?
Did you have it done this time?
Yes.
Okay.
Hape. So it's like an organic tobacco. It's not commercial. It's not in a pack. And it's actually ground up into a powder, and it's mixed with other organic stuff like clove and I don't know what's in it, but it's called Hape. And it's like a blend of herbs and tobacco, but like a natural holistic tobacco from like probably South America somewhere or some shit. And they have these tools where you put like this long pipe, like for lack of better words, a giant like Coke straw, but made out of like a deer antler.
Yeah.
And somebody puts it in your nose and they shoot it in your nose, except you don't sniff it. Now, I was cokehead for many years. So they're like, I'm like, what do you mean? You shoot it in my nose and I don't sniff? That seems ass backwards. And they're like, no, you hold it and you inhale through your mouth and it clears you, and it clears your sinuses, clears a cloud off your head. This lady did it to me and she blew my brains out, man. I wasn't even on ayahuasca. Thank God. I did it the next day.
Okay.
Because they said when you're on the verge of purging during your ayahuasca journey, that's when you do it and it'll come out. And then I was scared of it. Thank God I didn't do it then, because I barely could handle it sober. It wasn't quite like salvia when my bastard friends tricked me into doing that nonsense. I hate salvia. The devil's in salvia. But Hape was not as bad as that, but it fucked me up and scared me. But I think the lady gave me too much.
It's like an intense stimulant, I imagine, right? Like just getting hit with that much
Yeah.
tobacco.
And it absolutely did. I was clear on a cellular level. Like my toe, like I felt like I never thought about, oh, my blood's flowing good. On Hoppe, I thought that. I was like, what's happening? My blood's flowing, huh? Like and I couldn't move, and I was just kind of stuck. And you just get rid of all your mucus. If you want to clear your sinuses, that's fucking get some Hoppe, because I made the joke, but I meant it. I was like, what was that, horseradish? What the fuck you shoot down my throat? Wasabi? What the fuck is this shit? And I was just fucking, I didn't yak, but it was close. But I got rid of all sorts of mucus. And after I came back, I did feel better, but it fucked me up for like an hour, bro. I had to take a nap. I didn't like it. And most everyone there who's in this circle and does the medicine a lot, they all are on Hoppe or use it. And
how often do you do that? Do they do that?
I didn't ask, but you can do it not on ayahuasca. You just do it on a daily practice. It just clears your head. And I think they're probably doing it 1, 2, 3 times during the trip. I guess it's kind of like when you're on mushrooms, you're tripping balls, and then you smoke a joint and you go to the moon.
Yeah.
That's what Hoppe is, the ayahuasca. Because in this circle, there's no cannabis allowed. And they said it meddles with the medicine. The shaman, there's like 3 priests, a couple, there's so many helpers, a couple like assistants, like I don't know how, like there's no denomination, but like generals, sergeants, and then triple OG shaman advisor, you know. And he's like I do Hoppe alone on itself, but I'm not mixing the two. That's just, the medicine is all you need.
Yeah.
And then, I forgot. After like my 9, there's a 3rd dose offer.
Yeah.
And the shaman, the triple OG advisor dude, he said, if you're there, you don't need to keep going back. Like, just stay in the pocket. But this little fiend, even though I couldn't open my eyes, I crawled. The army crawled over there. Give me some more. And then I was so fucked up, it meddled with it. I was like, you should have just stayed in the pocket and rode the wave, because you were there and you were downloading data. Oh, and that's another thing he said, because when you're in this realm, you want to write stuff down, because it's all this truth and so much information coming. And he's like, just think of it like the Matrix. He's like, these are downloads. This is a supercomputer. You're getting this shit in your mind, body, soul, brain, and DNA. Like, don't worry about writing it down. Sure, maybe just keywords, but don't go out of it and write a whole journal entry.
Yeah.
Stay in there. You want to stay there and download as much as you can. It's far out there shit, bro. I've done acid that lasted like 14 hours, and ayahuasca is something else. I can't explain it. It's absolutely amazing. And not a drug, it's a medicine, and it can be scary. I get it. You got to face shit. You don't even have to, because it listens to you. It's very weird. You co-create with the medicine. You go, okay, I want to find out the fucked up shit. Why am I? Okay, too much. Okay, love and light. Over here, go back over here. But it's just kind of like the reason I'm so hungry, I want to keep coming back. It's like peeling back the layers of an onion. You're like, okay, I healed one little layer, but it's so much, you know? So much.
The people who go there that you've talked to, are they like years long, done it 50, 60 times or whatever? Like
every one girl 6 times, one guy 800 times. Mm-hmm. And you think they're fried, and that guy has businesses and millions of dollars.
Right.
You know, it's not, it's because I was, you think 800 times. Yeah. The guy is fine. He's better than fine. He's got a glow. You're like, oh. And it's from all walks of life too. Like, some people are trying to heal from unspeakable atrocities that have happened to them, to an artist wants to know what they want to paint next. It's every spectrum. It's like, how far along are you on your healing journey? Or, everyone can always gain something from this. And it's just, it's just the craziest, most pleasant medicine I have ever taken. I'm hooked, that's for damn sure, but not hooked in that way. It's also, I'm not at the clubs thinking, can't wait to get home and drink ayahuasca. It's not like that. It's just different. It's like a monthly thing in me. In my opinion, I was like, I could do this every month until I'm pretty healed up, and then I want to do it annually. But you just heal. You just feel better. You just let go of shit that no longer serves you, that I've always been trying to let go of, but I have not been able to. What a trippy, and it's just a vine. It grows in the jungle. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Fucking bananas, bro.
It seems like I imagine it's like 80% the medicine and 20% the people doing the work. Like it's a package deal. You're not thinking about bringing home a glass of ayahuasca and drinking it.
No.
And watching TV. It's the whole experience that you're hooked on, right?
It also tastes like holy hell.
Yeah.
Drinking it, I almost throw up every time, and I don't. And then I'm like, come on. And shit. I wonder if you can microdose it. Look at me already thinking. just be at peace, Like, of course I want that. Just not be mad at traffic. That's what the shit does. You're just like, what lesson is there to be learned? How we should be or could be thinking instead of, fuck you, I'll kill your family. Like, what is this trying to teach me? Of course we're human. Nobody's perfect, but that's why you think I'm chasing this shit. Just want to heal up, son. Spread the light. I'm doing it though. Once again, I stand by those facts, dude. If you are doing good shit on this planet, you're an angel. I don't care whether you believe in the book or not. It's not. I just mean you doing good deeds. You nurse, customer service, fucking janitors. You're angels. You're not destroying. You're cleaning up those little kid shits, those little pieces of shit. I'm just kidding. Those little monsters. I'm just kidding. Yeah. If you're not helping the Illuminati patent seeds to own the food supply, you're an angel. And if you're on that team, fuck you, you piece of shit. I'm just kidding. Forgive you. Love. I love Monsanto. Nice guys. I love Bayer. I love Roundup. I love Lockheed Martin, Halliburton. I love the BlackRock Group. They own everything. Fantastic fellas. Real fair. Giving us a nice slice of the pie. I love Big Pharma. They have our best interest. I love the government. They're not trying to control you and take away your rights. They have your best interests at heart. I love them. Thanks for the smooth roads. Ugh. I love IBM. So what? They helped the Nazis with their genocide. These are jokes, folks. Fuck them all. Fuck them. But, I gotta make some money. I ain't got nothing to show with it. Show for it. It's okay. I'm on my way, baby. Yeah. Anything else, Christopher? How long we been rolling?
An hour and 7 minutes.
Oh, wow. We did hit the hour. Okay, let me do a pee-pee and see if I come back
Cool,
with
yeah.
anything. 'Cause I've had to piss for quite some time.
All right.
Oh. And we're back. I had to pee-pee. So I'm just kind of zenned out and peaceful. I wasn't all cracked out. I'm also so exhausted. I've been down the road so much and just working, doing taxes, studying lines. Oh, I hate studying. I just want to lay on the grass with my cats, to be honest. That's all I want. Maybe one other thing. We won't say it. What have I learned? What is the lessons? I'm just trying to learn and fucking heal. It's exhausting. I'm over it. I'd rather just eat cheeseburgers and shoot dope, Chris. God. No, that's the bad way. That's not good. That's no bueno. Gotta pray to God Edmundo. That's why I love that shit. It doesn't matter what you call it. Just something. You know what I'm talking about. And, I've been feeding. I said this, but I didn't say this. I've been going to bed to all those great teachers I named. Dr. Wayne Dyer, I forgot Abraham Hicks, Louise Hay, Joe Dispenza, Bruce Lipton, Dr. Sebi. And a lot of them have on YouTube, thanks to Big Dumb White Boy, Gorman, who I found out quit Trader Joe's. Why didn't you tell me, you son of a gun?
I don't think have I not seen you?
Yeah, shout out to Daniel Gorman. He quit. He quit Trader Joe's. I don't have that over him anymore. I'd be like, you still there, pussy. And he gave me the YouTube Premium with no ads.
Nice.
Oh my God, that's worth it. It plays with, you could lock your screen and it still plays. Yeah. That's worth it. And I'll go to bed to affirmations by these people, and they have some like 11 hours long. I like the 3-hour one. Mm-hmm. I don't need it the whole night, all right? But it's nice to go bed to positivity as opposed to worrying and war. You know, I'm like, well, this. And then it's so Louise, hey, you are abundant. And I said, I love you, Louise. My cat's name is Louise. Oh, fantastic. And Abraham Hicks is a boss. There's so many great teachers out there. Just feeding my brain with that stuff. And yeah, just trying to grow instead of fucking growing sucks, bro. I'm over it. I'm tired of growing. Been growing for 2 months. No, I'm sick of this shit. No, it's just work. It's just work. And they call it work for a reason. It ain't fun. It's not fun. You gotta do the work. You gotta journal. I want to journal. My dad told me that shit's gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Not that. Oh, I got a new bit. Somebody's knocking. Oh, my sister's here. Oh, shit. We did go a little long. Come in, fool. We'll wrap this up. My sister was supposed to do it. She pussed out. Lame. I bought her a back jack and everything. I went from no back jack to 2 back jacks. Ain't that something? Anyways, we'll get her down this ayahuasca train. You can't force anything. You saw me trying to force love on the boo. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Let it happen. Let it happen. That was sent to me during the trip. Let it happen. Just trying to force stuff. It's got to be organic. It's got to come from, people just try to force shit. It doesn't work. It never does. Let it happen, baby. Oh, that happened too when I was visiting the dark parts. It stops here. Like Gandalf. You shall not pass. It stops here. I was like, that'd be a good name of a tour, or figure out a bit. Like, it stops here. I say it loosely, like, I have a punchline. Generational trauma continues. And then I go, just joking. It stops here. But put that on a t-shirt. That's fun. A positive message. It stops here, bitches. Drug addiction stops here. Does it, Greg? Cut to me just sipping ayahuasca next podcast. Go. Anyways, I love you all. Take care of yourself. I know the world's a little crazy right now. Try to pay no attention to that and just take care of your own. Grow your food. Get some seeds. Get some gardening. Get some clean water filtration systems. Fuck the feds. Peace and love. You know how I roll. And it's all about love, man. That's it, really. Just peace and love as much as you can, which is easier said than done until a motherfucker cuts you off. And you're like, and you start waving your knife in the window. I'm just joking. I've never done that. Just kidding. Love and forgiveness. There's a Mark Twain quote I'm gonna butcher. Let's see if I could do it. It'll be funny. Oh no, where'd it go? Forgiveness is the fragrance shed on from the begonia flower as the heel crushes it. Did I get it?
I think I followed that. Yeah. I don't know it.
Did I say it right?
I don't know that quote, but
Ah, shit. Let's do the real one. Let me text my sister. Come in. Mark Twain forgiveness quote. What's wrong with me? What's right with me? Thank you, God. Thank you for dropping me on my head when I was a baby. Actually, my sister did that. She's here. Forgiveness is the fragrance the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. Same thing I just said.
yeah, that's pretty close.
Begonia violet. Violets don't even smell that good. If you want to be technical, Stargazer hybrid lily smells the best to me. Gardenias are nice. Jasmine. Violet. Okay, Mark Twain. I'm just kidding. Love you, fool. That's it, man. Just stay strong. Keep your head up. Laugh at shit. Laugh it off. I'm sorry if you're going through some shit. Laugh. Put on a comedy. I stopped watching so much John Wick. 4's coming out.
It's out.
It is. Oh, do I got a night off? I'll go watch it. I'll be back, John Wick. Don't you worry. I was always watching shoot 'em ups. It's like, just put on a comedy. So I've been watching Curb and Seinfeld. Funny stuff. A little lighter than, than, what was that one movie? Insidious. What was that scary one? Heretic?
Hereditary?
Hereditary.
Oof, that's a rough one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, don't watch Heretic and go to bed at night. What's it called?
Hereditary.
Yeah, stop watching Heredity and watch something else. I'll just watch dark shit and you have dark thoughts. Like, it's fine once in a while, but, you see those people. You can't listen to Slayer all the time. You're going to be a Nazi. Knock it off. Yeah, I know some of the songs slap, but you can't listen to it all day, every day. You're going to be just like IBM during World War II. Hope they go up and give me some money. That's crazy. I don't like knowing too much. Don't know your history. They're all dirty. They're all evil. They're all evil. Other than Dr. Bronner's, they're all evil. Dr. Bronner for president. That's it. Spread the love. We're all one. Bob Marley was right. And go do some ayahuasca or not. It's just truth in the syrup. I get it. It's scary. It took me 10 years to finally do it. So who am I to say? And much love. That's it, man. Peace and love, baby. Go invest in some stocks. And yeah, I wish all y'all well. I see you showing up at my shows. Thank you. I love you. You tell me all the time. And this is it, man. Hopefully I finally make some money, some real money. I buy some land. I'll have no tooth, but I'll have land. And that's what's up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you.